Hey guys, welcome back. We're here to talk about Mitch Trubisky this time. Son, should we keep him, or what is he gonna stay, or is he gonna go?
Yeah, I mean, I think with his improved play, I think we should definitely keep him. I mean,
Hmm.
in the previous video, we talked about his stats against Green Bay, his first 5 games. It's better than Jay Cutler's. I mean, and not only that, he's shown improvement, Tim, over the last 3, 4 weeks. I mean, we're seeing a much different Mitch, a much more confident Mitch. I mean, he's making great, accurate throws out there. So why not? I mean, I think of all of all this play throughout the years, including the playoff season, this to me looks like his most comfortable. He
Hmm.
just looks like an NFL quarterback out there, Tim. So I
Yeah.
think yes, absolutely, they should. He should stay. I think they should give him one more shot and see if he could develop more under Bill Lazor's system. One hundred
I
percent.
I think so too. My whole crux, my thought is, what better options do we have? Especially with this offense, especially with his familiarity. Do you want to draft a quarterback at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 overall, maybe a Mac Jones? You're going to start over. It's starting over from square one. Yeah, maybe it's Matt Nagy, guys. Maybe that makes you feel good, and he's on a rookie quarterback contract, so maybe you could bring some more people in. But it's a pandemic year. I don't know how that's going to work. I I don't feel comfortable drafting. I don't feel comfortable moving up because then you're taking away assets we need. We need depth. That's part of the problem with our defense, depth and aging. So we need these draft picks. We need them right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the open market, son, I'm gonna bring up a couple players. Jimmy Garoppolo, he's gonna be super expensive, especially if we trade for him or they cut him. That's gonna be a lot
Mm-hmm.
of money, and I don't see him being that much better than Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
Dak Prescott, if they don't re-sign him, that's gonna break the bank, and we got to trade probably Fuller. We got to trade Hicks. I'm open to that idea, but there's gonna have to be a lot of money shifting around. So very
Right.
small. Donald's going to cost a 2 and a 5 likely. I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Philip Rivers is old. I think I our defense
Yeah.
isn't good enough for me to want to grab him.
Mm-hmm.
Jameis Winston, I don't want his baggage personally. Um, and then there's a couple other quarterbacks. Cam Newton's washed up. There's nothing in the open market right now that tells me, other than Dak, that is a better option, in my opinion, than Mitch Trubisky, who knows the system, who's comfortable. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel good about him moving forward. But, son, does he even want to be here? If you're Mitch Trubisky, if you're this dude who's been criticized by the media, mocked by Chicago fans, under this pressure cooker
Mm-hmm.
for 4 years, wouldn't you say, screw them, I don't want to deal with that?
Potentially, there are a couple of landing spots for Mitch,
Yeah, and that's the
Tim.
question, too.
Yeah, I mean, one, like you mentioned, Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be a much more expensive option over there in San Francisco. I think he could do really well in San Francisco.
Mm,
There's another team that I think he could do really well in, and that's the LA Rams. I don't know
yeah,
how high the Rams are on Jared Goff. That's a great system. To have Trubisky, right? Yeah, under Sean McVay, I think he
yeah.
could also be good in that system too. So there are a couple of places that he might want to land in, and you're right. Maybe he might not want to re-sign
Oh,
with the
man.
Bears. You don't
I got a
know.
place. I got an idea.
What do you think?
Minnesota.
Yes,
Dude,
that's
just
also a good
going
spot.
to Minnesota, being on the turf, relying on Delvin Cook, they would probably bring him in at 2 and 12 years to learn from
Hmm.
Gary Kubiak, get familiar in that system. Cousins starts to suck, they'll bring him in right away, and he's gonna tell him everything about the Bears.
Yep.
He's gonna
Yep.
tell him everything about the Bears. Or you could even see him in another idea is somewhere like him going to Green Bay or him going to New
Hmm.
Orleans,
Yeah,
just
Rogers runs a lot of play action.
going under a really good quarterback, be a Jameis Winston. Take a smaller contract to absorb things and widen your familiarity with different schemes, becoming a better quarterback, and then going out. I could totally see him doing that if he's smart.
Hmm.
I don't know if I
100%.
would. If I'm in his shoes. I mean, the one thing I liked about that I talked to you about with Mitch is he seems like he's gotten mentally hardened, and I feel like
Yes.
there's only a couple quarterbacks that can succeed in Chicago. You got like
Yes.
the Trevor Lawrence, who's just above all of it. He's just like this all-American dude who we'll never probably get. You got Aaron Rodgers, who's just an amazing, smart dude who's cocky, who's kind of above it too. Or you have the mentally hardened dude who can survive the criticism, survive everything, and just keep persevering. And I think that's what Mitch is turning into. So he's the kind of dude I think moving forward can have success in Chicago. It's just all a matter if he wants to stay.
Yeah, I agree. So we both agree. We think that Mitch hopefully has not played his last game as a Chicago Bear. We still believe that there's room for him to grow with this team.
What do you think, real quick, before we go? What do you think about Dak Prescott?
I think he's a slightly better version of Mitch right now. But he's going to be way more expensive, I think.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. What do you think?
I like him. I like him a lot. It's just he's going to cost a lot of money. But getting the 5th best quarterback in football to 6th, I think he's way better than Trubisky. Getting the 5th, 6th best quarterback and having that quarterback position solved for the next 10, 12 years, I kind of like that. And yeah, I mean, you weaken your defense, you got to trade Fuller, you got to trade Hicks, you probably got to look into trading Mack. You might not bring Allen Robinson back because of that, but you're kind of starting over and saying, okay, I got my franchise quarterback, let's build around him. So yeah. I'm not opposed to that yet.
Okay.
All right, guys. Awesome, son. Well, you do it.
Yep. It's been fun, Tim. Can't wait for Sunday.
Yeah. Guys, have a good day. Thanks for watching our channel. Please click like. Please subscribe. Have a good day.
Take care, guys.